Good morning. It is 10 after 7. Got my pack all packed. We're mostly packed up, ready to go. I think we're supposed to be leaving here in 20 minutes. Plan is to be walking by 8. I don't know how precise we're going to be on that, but hopefully we're going to be there because we got some miles to do and we got some time to make up. So I'm ready to get back on trail and get to hiking. It is 8:30 a.m. We're back at the trailhead. We had like a prepackaged sandwich. You get a wrap and a donut and a coconut water from the grocery store. And now it is time to walk. After 3 days, I'd love to say I'm ready to hit the trail running, but not so much. What do you think? There's Echo Lake. It's Hollywood with his new shoes. Ghost Rider's got her new shoes. Cece's got her new shoes. And I got my new shoes. All right, here we go. Desolation Wilderness starts in 3 miles. Look at this. This is Echo Lake. And since this is a very popular trail right here, it's by a parking lot, not too far out. Usually the trails are in great shape, well maintained. It has been almost like just walking on a soft sidewalk for a bit. It is 9:53 a.m. and we have made it to Desolation Wilderness. Here we go, the beginning of Desolation. The trail has been pretty much nothing but rock for quite a while. We have been walking in Desolation Wilderness for a little bit now, and I can tell you, there is nothing desolate about Desolation Wilderness. We have seen so many day hikers and weekenders going back out on towards the parking lot, like at least 50, maybe 60 other people. I don't know that we've seen this many people other than like at a parking lot in Yosemite. I've not seen this many people on trail anywhere the whole entire trail, I don't think. So other than that, I know Desolation, I've heard people love it and I heard people say it's boring. So far it has been nothing special. We're only a mile or 2 or 3 in, but it's just walking between Flat Easy Trail and rock. Not a lot of views, just a couple here and there. So far, nothing special other than lots of people. All right, look at this Aloha Lake. This is gorgeous. Cece was here when I got here. The other 2 are behind, but we're gonna stop and take a break. I won't be shocked if Ghost Rider talks us into stopping for a swim. We had a nice break at Aloha Lake, and now we're all walking together north, and we are at somewhere around mile 1099.6 or 7. So you know what that means. We're at mile 1100, but we've yet to, I think somebody may have had a sign there. We can't find the sign yet. Somebody has surely made one. Hollywood says there's usually like 20. Or maybe up here, what's this? No, Huh. Keep looking.
That's half of the AT, right?
Yeah, half of the AT. All right, 1100. We didn't find one. We had to make this one. All right, we did our celebratory pictures. I was gonna do this amazing pan, but then we got some walkers behind the, look at this. Go back the other way.
Too bad. There you go, you got it.
There's a trail sign or trail junction back there, and we made a turn towards Mosquito Pass. I hope that that's not a sign for what's in our future, but based on the far out comments ahead, I think we're gonna get tore up by them skeeters again this afternoon and evening. Look at this. The water's crystal clear and it gets deep real quick. Wowza. It is 2 p.m. We're in the middle of a climb that's about 17 or 1800 feet. We're just now on a spot that's kind of flattish for a few minutes. We're 11 and a half miles in for the day. I'm really hoping that we can do 22 or 23 miles at least today, even with the later start. Hoping everybody is on board with that, but we'll have to see. CC Grace is up ahead of us. Hollywood and I are right close together, and Ghost Rider's just behind us a little bit. So we'll have to see how everybody's feeling once we get down over this climb. There's also supposed to be some snow on the descent, so we'll have to see how tough that is and how much we're gonna deal with for that. But hoping to get some good miles in, because just looking at the next stop in Truckee and Sierra City, we got some post office obligations and a holiday and weekends, and so hopefully we can stay on track and get some good miles, because we know it is time to make miles. And we came from that way. We're going that way. Well, we just came to the initial crest here in the saddle. We still got to go up. Let me show you this view. Let's pan this way a little bit. All right, we made it up on top. I think it's time for a break. Sitting here in the shade on top of this mountain, and just had some lunch. I pretty much just have bars for lunch this go round. So I had one of those Gatorade bars, and I can't remember what they're called, but they're like a 380 or 400 calorie bar. And then I had some dry roasted edamame with sea salt. It was pretty good. For those of you that aren't up with the lingo, it's edamame. And we're just kind of hanging out here, taking a little break, and then we're gonna fly down this mountain. It's downhill the rest of the way to Canada, right? All right, just different angle of where we had lunch. So we got a view of snow there. We had lunch break in the shade right here, and we're about to head off that way and start dropping down. These lakes in Desolation Wilderness are gorgeous. None of these lakes are actually, they're all different. None of them are the same. Beautiful. Like flowers everywhere. It is 5:30 p.m. Just doing a little check-in. Let's see. We've gotten to some places where the mosquitoes are bad again. Not like it was in like Yosemite, but pretty bad. We stopped for just a second or two and we're swarmed. And then I sent Ghost Rider a Garmin message because we have not seen her in probably 5 or 6 hours actually. We know she's behind us, but I was trying to coordinate where we're gonna camp. So as I was walking, trying to send her the Garmin and fight off mosquitoes, Trisha stopped me. So thank you, Trisha and Arpan, for watching the videos and for saying hello today. I actually thought about, let's do a video together, but I had half a Garmin message written on my phone and the mosquitoes were swarming, so I didn't. Anyway, it's always nice to see people that are watching the videos actually out here hiking with us. So that was fun. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your hike. As far as where we're at for the day, actually haven't looked lately. We're probably about 18 miles in. I'm probably hoping to do another 5 more. It's already 5:30, so we're not sure. We'll wait and see what Ghost Rider messages back and make some decisions here in the next hour or two. Okay, it is 6:15. It is Mosquito-mageddon. It's horrid. It's like some of the worst we've seen. I don't know what happened. It's just been like the last 20 or 30 minutes. And we are just like, we've sprayed ourselves. It doesn't seem to be helping a whole lot. There are just clouds around us. So we just got to keep walking, trying to outrun them, but there's so many of them, you just can't outrun them. I don't know what to do other than just get bit. And I told them I'd be willing to stop early, even though I really don't. Oh, there are 4 on my right hand as I'm holding this camera. I don't really want to stop early, but I would do anything to get away from these bugs and like in my tent or something right now, but that's it. That's all I got. Okay, in the tent, we got to camp. We did like 22.3. For the most part, it was a beautiful day. The last few miles, as you've seen us having fits, the mosquitoes, those mosquitoes are bad the last few miles. But we are in the tent, pretty much got everything set up now. It looks like there's a slight breeze, maybe just enough to keep the mosquitoes at bay. So I'm gonna try to get out of here so we can all eat dinner together. It's better than sitting in the tent cooking. So I'm gonna try that. And unless there's a good sunset or something, that's probably all I've got for today. I'm tired. Town makes you weak. 3 days in town makes you really weak. We were convinced that this was the worst mosquito day, but who knows? Maybe we're just candied up a little bit from being in town. I don't know. I want a soda, I want a beer, but I have none of those things. So I'm going to settle for a dehydrated meal and some water and call it a night. I'm trying to eat dinner. You can see against Hollywood's black colored clothing, completely swarmed.
Look at that sunset.
I'm trying to walk and eat to keep the bugs off me while I'm moving. So I walk over here, look at the sunset. I couldn't take it. The bugs out there were too much. So I'm in my tent eating my dessert, a Heath bar. I still got to get out and brush my teeth here at some point. And I tried to get out of the push-ups, but apparently I have to do my push-ups. So I'm going to try to do those in my tent, I think, too. And then I'm going to edit this video and go to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.